Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. Today is going to be another battle that we are going to do. And we have our infamous, famous Judge Grayman is going to be judging whether Mark will reign supreme or I will reign supreme. And if the bribe has worked, you know who's going to win. So, yeah, and it's a cover challenge. So we're going to do cars on my channel and cats on Mark's channel. So you're going to watch part 2. And right now we've done a few of these and right now we're tied. Yes. So this is for everything. This is for, Mark is betting his whole entire collection. I'm betting like $1, but he's betting his whole entire collection. And
I thought you were ahead, Alan. I thought you were slightly ahead. I thought it was a draw, and
I think it's a tie.
Wins.
I think we're tied. We're tied in terms of winning. So Alan,
yeah.
Okay, I forget.
Yeah, so it's a tie. So this is it's really crucial that I win. Okay. So yeah, so
I do feel it's something of a disadvantage against playing against somebody with probably one of the best comic collections in the world. But anyway,
it's not quite that good, but sure.
Well, yeah, okay. Right. So you want me to go first? You want me to do?
I want you to go first. Give me a bit of a chance.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with a Kirby car. This is a Jack Kirby. This is a Jack Kirby. Forever People #1.
I almost picked that book. I almost brought that book. I was like, that's not really a car.
It is a car. It's yeah, there's people driving it and it's
a vehicle.
How many wheels does a car have, Gray?
Normally, traditionally 4.
Yeah,
but this is it's a vehicle. It's carrying people. I think it counts as it's a land-based.
I would be more inclined to say that's a tricycle. It has the motorcycle handlebars, and it has the sort of like one wheel in the front, 2 wheels at the back. I'm not sure any other wheels.
Okay,
back.
well they call it a car in the comic.
Okay. Is there any proof on the cover to say it's a car?
I'm just having a look.
Is it something like Speedwagon or something like that, or some?
It's got a name.
Is it the Whiz Wagon or something like that, or is that the? I can't remember.
Anyway, beautiful Jack Kirby cover with a vehicle on it, which people are driving and people are passengers on, and it's also Superman can't even keep up.
Is that car in space too? Is it
no,
or is it just in the atmosphere?
It's just come through the boom tube from Supertown.
New Genesis, old Supertown. Okay, Supertown.
Yeah.
And it's got a beautiful dreamer on it as well. So
it has got a beautiful dreamer on it. There she is.
She's easy on the eye.
She is easy on the eye. They've come to rescue her because she's been nicked by Darkseid.
This is Darkseid, is it? Oh, Darkseid is
Darkseid.
I always thought it's Darkseid. I think
I always said Darkseid as a kid because they looked to me like it should be Darkseid, but everywhere else is Darkseid. All the comics, cartoons rather, all say Darkseid.
Yeah, they always say Darkseid. Yeah. I spell Darkseid though. I give you that.
Yeah, but apparently it's something to do with the German kind of spelling because Kirby was of German origin, so like the IE. The placement, like in Frankenstein, I think something to do with that.
Okay, so Darkseid, then first full appearance of Darkseid. Yeah, and the guy driving the car is called
Vehicle
Big Bear.
Vehicle.
All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Are we doing the scores now? For each comic we are, aren't we? We normally do it as each comic. I'm gonna go. I am a little bit worried about that being an actual car. Like I say, I was thinking more like your traditional cars with like a body for people to be enclosed inside it, that kind of thing. That's just an open top car, of course. But I'm going to go. But it's Kirby, so it obviously gets it's cool, great characters, crazy characters. But I'm going to go for an 8 for that one.
That's reasonable.
I'm going to go for an 8.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. 1 second. 1, 2, 3.
I was a bit worried about the 3 wheels.
Yeah.
All right. This is a crazy car comic. I think you might have seen this on my channel before, Gray, but I love this one so much. So you got the cute little girl, and pigtails and everything, just the typical little schoolgirl. Got the guy with the ice cream, Hey,
Oh
little
yeah.
girl.
Oh dear.
Hey, little girl. Do you want some ice cream?
Is he holding something behind his back, or he's just got his arm behind his back? He's not got a knife behind his
Yeah,
back.
he's got his arm behind his back. Really shady guy. But the car is the key. So you got the car here at the bottom, and the guys are all ready to abduct this girl.
Yeah, it's a kidnapping, is it?
Yeah.
And
So
is the artist's name Charles Spyro? Or is the artist's name Charles Spyro, or is that the name of the car?
B-Row. Yeah, B-Row.
Oh, right. Okay, that's the artist's name. Cool, interesting.
Yeah, it's like a cool car at the bottom. The car is kind of the key because
how many wheels? How many wheels can we see on that car? I can only see one wheel.
It is traditional shape of the car though, so I'm guessing it has got
it's a car.
No, I mean I could have,
Yeah, you have got a point that the whole car isn't necessarily visible, but it hasn't got to necessarily be visible, but it is quite front and center. And I kind of like the fact that you can see what's going on. That cover does tell a story. Something bad is going down. You got the guy with the rope,
and it's going to go bad in that car.
No, yeah, definitely they're gonna drag her into the car.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
So we've got a third of a car.
It's
at least a real car. That's the big thing.
It's not a whiz wagon or whatever the heck that one was. The crazy man machine, Big Bear's bicycle, whatever the heck it was. What's in the window there behind him? A toy house.
It's just I think it's it's supposed to be like a girl's school. So it's like, you know how kids drawings in the window?
I get you. Yeah. So it's another little bit of detail added there. What's that plaque on the wall behind? Is that the school plaque or something?
Yeah, it's the school plaque.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Charles Spyro was really into details.
Yeah, that is cool. I like the big bold trade dress as well. It's definitely got a car on there. Colors are a bit muted, but I'm guessing that's what it was like. It doesn't sort of.
It could be that it's in the plastic. Let me take it as a plastic.
I think I got a score anyway. I think I've got a score. So leave it in the plastic. Right. I can still work it out. I think it's gonna have to have a 9 for that one. I'm gonna have to give that one a 9.
Cool,
I reckon.
Cool.
That was a nice looking car. Good story being told by the artwork as well. So yeah, 9 definitely.
Okay, so I'm starting off on the back foot here.
Show us a car this time, mate.
Silver Age, Bronze Age Kirby being beaten by Golden Age, a third of a car. Right. So next up, it's you were bound to see one of these. It's a Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
It's Batman 66.
Oh right, yeah.
We've got Batman.
The best car. You've chosen the best Batmobile, so you definitely get points for that.
It is the best Batmobile, and there they are. They're sitting in the Batmobile, driving through the Queen of Hearts.
I don't know if you've ever seen it when I've mentioned it on my channel, but I am a sucker for a playing card on the cover for something. I like playing card. I like the Royal Flush Gang. I think the Royal Flush Gang are awesome. Yeah. I like Jack of Hearts. He's one of my favourite Marvel characters. There's something about that look, and that's an interesting one. I wonder who they're after. The Queen of Diamonds holds all the cards. I've not heard of her before, but she sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But not to hoist you on your own petard, but you can't see any wheels of that car, or a
car where, I know. We know this is a car.
Yeah, we do. But let's just go with your own logic there, using a Matilda trick of turning your own logic against you.
Yes, well, exactly.
Ignoring it when it comes to the other person.
That's clearly the Batmobile, and we know the Batmobile is a car.
Yeah, it's definitely a car.
I think it's Batman 66, so it's definitely worth a 6. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely worth at least a 6.
Or 6 plus 6, 12.
I'm gonna I love that Batmobile. I love a playing card on the cover. A little bit boring in the background, nothing going on behind, just a blue thing. But it's definitely a solid 9. I'm gonna give that one a solid 9. I do like that Batman 66 vibe. Yeah, good stuff.
I like this series.
I like the cards as well, flying. The Queen of Diamonds. To look out for her.
Yeah, this is not expensive to pick up. This.
No, I bet they're not.
Actually, those ones they're hard to find.
They're good fun.
I can never find those.
They are good fun.
I can never find them. Is my point. I can never I was searching for them because I really like some of those covers, but
they come up every now and again.
Particularly because it's I don't want them to grade it too high.
I think they're about 2015, so it's just before comics started getting popular again.
Yeah.
I managed to get a 6-part mini where Batman 66 meets up with Wonder Woman 77. That was quite fun.
That's the one I really like. Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's
Okay,
great.
so I figure Batman, we got a
More.
Battleman versus Batman. So this actually has a wheel. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
So based on the wheel logic,
Mm.
this is and it's got the bubble. I love the the Batmobile with the bubble.
Yeah.
And this is actually a great one because it's also a motorcycle one. You get the extra vehicle there. No tricycles, sorry, but and we got the bat signal and
background.
this is good
again, though, isn't it?
I was just thinking the same thing.
But this is a first appearance as well. That's like I'm into my first appearances. This is the first appearance of Batwoman, so kind of a cool key as well.
Is it Kathy Kane as a name? Is it Kathy Kane? Kane,
yeah, Kathy Kane.
Kathy Kane. Mm.
Yep. So
it's not my favorite Batmobile though, but it's a good looking Batmobile. I'll give it that. I'm not sure if we're taking points off for different vehicles being on the cover. I don't know if that. Well, I don't know really.
And you got like you can even see like the how the old style has that the bat on the front of the car. You can even see that. Right?
Ooh,
and it has like air guns on the back.
I don't approve of right of guns. Oh,
it hasn't really got Batman and Robin for center, has it? They're sort of sat in the background somewhere.
Yeah, but it is about the car. I'm going to go. I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that a 9 again. I think a 9 again.
Cool.
So.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, right. My third one, it's a fun one.
Is it not Alan first this time?
No. It's still.
Oh, okay. We didn't. I can't remember.
Yes, back to me. Okay.
All right, so you
first all the time, am I?
Right. Yeah. I wasn't sure if we're doing it alternate again.
Yeah. No, I'm doing first.
No, that's
confusing. All the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So he's got a good chance because he can counter. Right. This is a DC Hanna-Barbera joint effort. And it's Flash versus Speed Buggy, and in the audience there's virtually loads. There's all the Scooby-Doo gang. There's all the sort of DC heroes sort of supporting the race to see who's going to win, the Flash or Speed Buggy.
Okay. Is that Wacky Races?
No. It's Speed Buggy. It's the Flash Speed Buggy 1.
I have heard of Speed Buggy. It's not a cartoon I don't think we ever got in the UK, was it? I don't remember ever seeing Speed Buggy cartoons. I don't remember
seeing it either.
I have heard of it though.
It's one of those ones where there's literally you can spend ages in the audience. There's Superman in there. There's
Space Ghost,
Yogi Bear, Dick Dastardly, Muttley. All the Hanna-Barbera ones are shouting for and the heroes are all shouting for
Okay, it's an interesting cover. It's quite a fun one as well. I'm not familiar with Speed Buggy, and I think the premise is a bit silly because Speed Buggy is no way going to win against Flash. Flash can outrace any car in the world, can't he? And Speed Buggy's got some kind of. But if it was like a Roadrunner or that would or something like that, that would make more sense. They would probably an even race.
At this stage in the race, Speed Buggy's slightly ahead.
Yeah, maybe give him a head start. Maybe Flash is lapping it. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a bad cover. It's not really firing any nostalgia, tickling my nostalgia bone or anything like that.
And we have got about 90% of the car in this.
Yeah, you have got a good proportion of the car, and it is an interesting style car, beach buggy kind of car, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8. Give it an 8.
I liked it actually, Mark. I didn't want to say anything because I actually liked that car.
It was all right. It was interesting, but I don't think it's worth a 9 or a 10.
I thought that was different. I thought that was.
It was quite different, yeah.
Okay, so you talked about nostalgia. I have to give some homage nostalgia. This is Fantastic Four 291.
Oh yeah,
it's a great homage to Action 1.
Yeah,
and you can see the full car. You got all the wheels. You got and it's and it's actually a really good homage because it even got the guy at the bottom where he's kind of freaking out.
Yeah. And is the car not pointing the other direction? Is it not the other direction?
Yeah, it's the other direction. Yeah. It's flipped.
Yeah.
It's flipped.
Yeah.
Just it's nice Not a bad one. Not a bad.
And you
I
got
don't
the
like the
sexy
style of
She-Hulk
art
doing
in
her
that,
thing.
in that phase of Fantastic Four. The art's a bit simplistic.
I'm not sure who did the art. Do you know? One sec here. Wait, it says I can't read it. If you can read that, can you see who it is, guys?
Not sideways. No, I can't make it out at all. No. Let's have a look. So it's not a bad little cover. Not sort of really kind of like taking it to another level or anything like that. You know, it's not like blowing me away at all. I reckon it's a nice old style car. I think I'm gonna give that an 8 as well. I'm gonna give that one an 8.
Oh, okay.
Very generous, very generous.
Very generous.
Right.
It showed more wheels. Okay.
I know, but okay. So now we're going to one of my favorite comic series, The Brave and the Bold.
Oh, nice.
And a little phase where they did a set of comics called Strange Sports.
Oh, right, that early. I've got that story in a later collection. That one,
yeah, right. It's the man who drove through time, and you can see I've got lots of cars on this one.
Yeah,
same car here, but then you can see he's racing against all these modern cars in the background here.
Yeah, that's right, and he wins. I'm pretty sure because that's reprinted in like a DC special, which I think was Strange Sports Stories. It might be a direct thing of that. I'm not too sure. Yeah, a direct copy of the whole thing, or just a couple selected
very
stories.
Undervalued, these strange sports.
Hard to say as well. That is interesting. I do like that.
Great, I love that.
You got a race, you got modern cars, you got that cool old school car with the
and we've
nice
got the whole car.
lines.
Is this the first time we've had the whole car on the cover?
Pretty much the whole car that can be visible. Yeah, you can't see both sides, obviously, that's not impossible. So, but yeah, the whole car definitely crossing the finishing line. It's got a nice hat as well. Scarf trailing in the wind. You got action, you've got humor with an old car beating them. I'm gonna give that. Oh,
come on, Gray. You know you want to give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. That kind of saying that's more like to put me off. I was thinking of giving it a 10, but then like trying to be cajoled into giving it made me think, oh, maybe I shouldn't. No, go on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give that a 10. Go on.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'll give that a 10.
Uh-oh, that's dangerous. Okay. So you like action, you like, a little bit of kind of story.
Yeah.
This one I think it's just a great one where the car is going off the cliff.
That is
the
cool.
Wheels are even coming off because they have to show that extra wheel. The wheels coming off.
Yeah.
And like you got the monster over, and it's just a great actiony kind of car.
Yeah. Cool logo.
And, yeah. It's like,
is that what company is that? That's not the original Eerie company, is it?
No, modern? This is like the reprints that came out later. This is super quality or super Super Comics. Seal of Super Comics.
Were they reprints or were they
they were reprints. Yeah, they came out in the Silver Age though.
That is cool monster. Well, like cool in the silly old kind of art style monsters. You know what I mean? I like.
Yeah. I mean, if the theme was monsters, you'd get a good score for that.
Well, it's the car that's all the action. It's like kind of coming off the cliff.
He looks slightly like a green Metarog. I think he's got the same hair. I'd say, and the same look in his face when he's like playing cover slingers with me and winning.
He does actually. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's got action. It's got danger and
and it shows the car quite well.
It does, yeah. It's not too bad. Let's have a look at the face of the guy coming off the cliff. What's he saying as well? Read what he's saying. Let's decide when
I can't seem to control the car. It's as if I'm floating in air, guided by a mysterious figure.
Oh, I see. So it's an invisible monster, the unknown presence.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that a 10 as well. Sorry, I'm gonna give that a 10 as well. I was like, do I want to give it a 9? And I was like, will I feel good if I give it a 9? And I'm like,
okay, cool.
I have to admit,
great stuff.
I think that was a fair score.
Okay, cool.
I thought that was a really good cover.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I've actually think I've saved my best one till last, but I'm not judging. This is my oldest detective comics from 1946. and we have got
Oh, Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
Batman is going broke, and Batmobile for sale. Batman and Robin looking very dejected, and all those
Yeah,
and their
tattered clothing.
Yeah,
They got their knapsacks on the stick or whatever, full of their worldly goods. What's happened with that guy in the forefront? Is that his hat that you can see looks like a fin on his head?
No, I don't know. It's his hat.
His hat.
It's got a bit of a tear on the
Oh, right. I wonder what was going on there. I see.
Yeah, I mean, this comic is what, 50,
yeah,
nearly 75 years old. So.
Number 105.
Wow.
Love that trade dress, like
It's
big,
great,
bold
isn't it?
Detective
Trade
Comics
dress.
in red and
Look
blue.
at that Batmobile. It's so
Even the box underneath, yeah, beat up Batmobile. It's got, oh, yeah, I see there's another tear underneath the other guy's arm, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, looks like both the staples got torn, isn't it? That's what happened. So yeah, but it doesn't really matter. We're not talking about condition of the book. That's not, not an issue.
It's both the staples are torn.
Yeah.
Even in this condition, it's
oh yeah. It's other than those two.
Book.
Other than those two torn bits, the rest of the cover looks absolutely pristine.
Perfect.
Almost. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks really,
the tears around the staples.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's in cracking condition.
Yeah, and it's a great cover. Lots of humor in there,
and
I can't possibly give it anything other than a perfect 10.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's the one I was hoping was going to be a perfect 10.
That is a great book. I think 10 is a fair score on that one. I'm like, I can't really say anything bad because it's a book I'd want in my collection.
I mean, how can you criticize that? I mean,
no, exactly.
It's pretty awesome. Okay. Well, he showed a really old book. I'm going to show a book from the Platinum Age. This is from 1936.
Okay.
It's, do
they have cars then?
One.
Just.
This is like it's an old school car. Maybe it wasn't old school at the time. It's like an old school car.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like running over the
1936. That was pretty in trend.
Yeah.
That's
It's
back
like
in the days when there was
modern
only
car
10 cars on the road, probably.
So yeah, and it's running over the police guy. It's kind of funny. So and it's like two kind of rich people, kind of like whatever, like they,
like
maybe learning how to ride a car or something.
Yeah. They thought it was a sleeping policeman. Do they have sleeping policemen in the speed bumps? We call them sleeping
I don't think they
policemen.
in 19.
No, probably not. No, they kind of like they kind of predicted it ahead of a time.
Yeah. And this is also a first appearance of a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah,
it's a pretty big key.
The funnies.
I
like the way the 10 cents in the is in the dot of the eye as well. That's quite. I don't know why that just amuses me.
Where is that? Oh yeah,
dot of the eye. Cool, the 10 cents is in.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Number 1 as well. October number 1.
Yeah, it's the first.
I'm sorry to do this, Mark.
You're not going to give him another 10, are you?
I'm going to have to give that a 10 as well. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. It was, it's just a unique, like really cool old cover. I've not seen that one before. And it's not really my, I would buy it myself because I'm not into that kind of funny book, but it's just like a really cool image, basically. Everything added up to make that happen to be a 10, I'm afraid.
It's actually a pretty great book. It's the first appearance of Ali Oop as well.
Oh, I've heard of that character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a cat, Ali Oop?
No, he's kind of a big guy. He's kind of like a big fuggy, kind of like that.
Yeah. I have heard of that name anyway. Right.
Okay, so that was.
You gave Alan 3 10s there.
No, 2 10s. 2 10s you got.
2 10s and 2 9s.
Yeah, 2 10s, 2 9s, and an 8. Whereas you got 2 10s, a 9, and 2 8s.
Okay.
So if I'm making, I've added it up quickly, so I probably got it wrong. But I make that 47 to 45 on Alan's favour, I believe.
Yes, I think.
No, it shouldn't be right. That should be 46 or something.
It should be 1 point difference.
1 point difference. Yeah, for some reason I've added it up wrong. So, but it's definitely 1 point difference, whatever the scores are. And Alan just won by a single point on the Cars show. So
okay, so that's great. That's the way it should be.
That's very close.
We know that
problem with competing against Alan. He's got some fantastic comics to choose from.
Yeah.
I thought your scoring was pretty fair there, Gray.
Yeah, I think you lost it on that first one, mate. You didn't have an actual car. You were saying you had trouble finding cars, though, didn't you? So that kind of tricycle affair.
A lot of modern comics just don't have things like cars on them. I don't know why.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised. I was going through my Batman. Even Batman it's really not that common to
No,
see the
it's not.
Batmobile. It's
Yeah.
like really weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, so thanks for this first round. We're gonna do round 2. Can Mark, make up the difference and regain the tie?
But
status?
I get home advantage, and you have to go.
Yeah,
first.
you get the home advantage on the other channels. So head over to Mark's channel, see part 2, and thanks again, both Mark and Gray, for this first part.
Thanks for
Bye
having
now.
me.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.